Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I know, it's a new week, but it's a fresh start. What did everybody do this weekend? You watch the Super Bowl? We're gonna go over a few Super Bowl things and get the week started. So, let's go. So yesterday was the Super Bowl. Did you guys watch it? Did you like it? I only watched for the commercials, honestly, and I was not disappointed. They had really good commercials. I will say Matthew McConaughey, this was his year. He was in like every commercial, and I did not hate that. The game had just started, and then all of a sudden, the screen goes black, and there's something running on the field, and everybody's freaking out. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm terrified because of the world right now. And it was just Stitch. It was great promotion for the new Stitch film, and I believed it at first. I was like, what the heck is going on? My kids screamed. They were so excited. Okay, I do want to show you guys this because this was so cute.
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
I see that too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or a...
They're all out there right now. They're trying to catch it. They're having a real hard time.
All right, I thought that was so cute and great promotion. Last night, they were promoting so many movies that are yet to come out. I'm not disappointed. There are a lot of good movies that are supposed to come out. The new and the last Mission Impossible looks really great. I'm like, what is Tom up to? What is that crazy Tom going to be doing in this one? We saw the Thunderbolts, which is a Marvel film. That looks really good. Florence Pugh is a goddess. So we are not going to watch every trailer that aired yesterday on the Super Bowl because... Sorry. All right, so first up, Thunderbolts, which is Marvel, obviously. Florence Pugh, Slay, May 2nd, comes out on my niece's birthday. She's turning 14, and I can't believe it. I was there when she was born. Of course, Jurassic World Rebirth. My husband, who's the biggest Jurassic Park fan, he texted me because he's overseas right now, and he's like, it doesn't look that bad. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm just crazy. I'm not saying it's going to be terrible. It's just the trailer didn't do it for me. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning. This looks really good. Honestly, it looks very action-packed. I mean, come on. Highlighted the big plane stunt. Yeah, that looks bananas. And I can barely get up in the morning and look at Tom Cruise. All right, Captain America, Brave New World. How to Train Your Dragon. This is a live action. I did not see the animated one. I know it came out when I was a little bit older, so I didn't go see it. This hits theaters June 13th. That's my daughter's birthday. She'll be too young to go to the movie theaters, though. Jack Quaid has a new film coming out, and this is called Novocaine. He has to rescue his crush after she was kidnapped from their job. We got some Smurfs, Sinners, and I think that's it. On this movie day in history, Final Destination 3 hit theaters on February 10th, 2006. We all know that Bloodlines is coming soon, which is the 6th installment for Final Destination. 3 will always have a special place in my heart because I think it's one of the best. I think the first 3 are really, really good and terrifying. I remember renting this from Blockbuster along with She's the Man, and it was a great weekend. I still remember it. I can't believe it's been that long. Like 19 years. Holy camole. And we have a lot of Scream Queens birthdays today. Up first is Elizabeth Banks. I know her from, she's been in a lot of films, but one of the scariest ones to me was The Uninvited. That one is a classic in my opinion, and she is the creator not create. Is she the creator? I know she directed Cocaine Bear. I actually really enjoyed that film. As you guys can see, my kids had a great weekend. Look at all this kinetic sand. Look at that. Yeah, so that's just not, it's not blue cocaine, it is kinetic sand. Anyways, happy birthday, Elizabeth Banks and Emma Roberts. Scream Queen, Scream. People want to know, is Jill coming back to Scream 7? Would you guys like to see her come back in Scream 7? I don't know. I mean, they're bringing back everybody else. Why not bring back Jill? My brother thinks Jill is one of the best Ghostface, and I don't doubt that. She's just not one of my favorites. Was I surprised when I saw her unreveal herself as Ghostface? I was a little shocked because I was a little disappointed also, but she's not a bad Ghostface at all. I don't know. But happy birthday, Emma Roberts. And we have, oh, and she was also in every freaking American Horror Story. But another birthday is Laura Dern. We all love her. America's sweetheart. She was in Jurassic Park and the last Jurassic World, which was, speaking of Final Destination 3, I forgot to mention it when I was talking about Final Destination 3. Mary Elizabeth Weinstein, who is a top tier favorite final girl, one of the best female leading roles in the horror genre. She is teaming up with Mika Monroe for the remake of The Hand That Rocked the Cradle. I am a massive fan of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. It is one of my favorite movies. I have it on VHS. It deserves more love, in my opinion. So the fact that these two women who are killer, are doing this remake, I'm here for it. I love it. I want to see it. In sad news, Bruce French passes away at the age of 79. I know him from Grey's Anatomy and the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez and Billy Campbell, who is going to be in the new Final Destination, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Sending love to his family. He has been an actor for a very long time, and it's sad to see anyone pass away. In some casting news, Madeline Klein to co-star opposite Johnny Depp in Lionsgate Daydrinker. I believe this is Johnny Depp's return to the big screen. We all know what he went through, what Amber Heard went through. They had a huge trial back in 2022. Johnny won, and that's all I gotta say about that. But I am excited to see these two team up. I mean, look at her. She is unreal. And she's also going to be in the new I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I'm so excited for. It's one of my favorite slasher trilogies now. So day drinker, a cruise ship bartender meets a mysterious day drinker, only for both of them to find themselves entangled in a criminal underbelly and connected in unexpected ways. It sounds really good, and I'm here for it, and I really want to see what Johnny Depp has up his sleeve. I mean, you can't deny he's one of the best actors in the world. His daughter, Lily Rose Depp, is killing it also. She was in Nosferatu, and I guess she killed it in that one too. What everybody says and what my brother says, because they saw it. In other casting news, Bill Skarsgård, sorry, I normally say it right, but not today, joins Hugh Jackman in A24's The Death of Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood, the one with Kevin Costner, and that is my favorite Robin Hood besides the Disney one. So this is said to be a dark reimagining of the classic Robin Hood tale set of its time. The film will see the title characters grappling with his past after a life of crime and murder. A blood-worn loner who who finds himself gravely injured in the hands of a mysterious woman who offers him a chance at salvation. So we get a new Robin Hood with a little twist and a little turn in it. It is the award show season, baby. Okay, Oscars is coming up. Over the weekend was Critics' Choice Awards, and Demi Moore wins, baby. She's gonna win that Oscar. I have faith. I'm hoping. And she shouts out overlooked horror movies. Thank you, Demi. I mean, Kathy Bates is the only person to have ever won for leading actor. The Substance wins, baby. Okay, Best Actress, Demi Moore. Best Original Screenplay, Best Hair and Makeup. Demi Moore made it a point to give a shout out to many horror films that have been ignored at the big award shows over the years. This is far beyond anything I could have hoped for, not just for me, but for what this film is about, what it's trying to convey. It is the healing balm to the very issue the film brings forward. I'm so grateful not just for my performance, but that you have highlighted this film, this genre. Thank you, Demi. She then went on to add, normally horror films are overlooked and not seen for the profundity that it can hold. Oh look, fellow Critic Choice Award winner Kathy Bates, who famously won an Oscar back in '91 for her performance in Misery, which Misery is top 5 for me, top 5. She said she did see The Substance and she thought it was great. Well, congratulations, Demi Moore. That is... Look at you go. Best Original Screenplay. Alright, the 97th Academy Awards will air on March 2nd. Alright, we have 2 new shark movie announcements. Last week I talked about a new shark film that was being made, which that one I'm looking forward to. I love the concept, but... For the first one, the Bay Shark movie starring Francesca Eastwood will feature an animatronic shark. Alright, so if you don't know who Francesca Eastwood is, just by the last name, she is Clint Eastwood's daughter. Frances Fisher is her mother, who is also a famous actress. She was in Titanic. She played Rose's mom. Alright, so let's see what The Bay is going to be about. From what I can tell by this picture, it looks like lifeguards, but I could be wrong. This film follows old friends Emma and Lonnie to Thailand, where they are invited on an eco boat tour to visit a remote shark sanctuary bay, an awe-inspiring lagoon where opposing steep-sided rock formations called Cursed rise from the waterlines, with the hopes of seeing this magnificent tiger shark who have made the secluded spot their home. Alright, so we are dealing with a tiger shark in this one. This is supposed to be a found footage movie from 2012. I love found footage. It's one of my favorite genres. When a giant female shark nicknamed Sheena gets tangled in the bait chain while ramming the motor in an attempt to escape, the 2 friends end up much closer to nature than they bargained for. Isolated, hemmed in the imposing landscape and now fast sinking, with space only for 1 person on their life raft, the group must together call on all their resources to survive. Alright, sounds interesting. I'm a little sketchy about the shark, but who knows if they might work their movie magic. Alright, one final shark movie news, and then we will get into the box office. The Ascent, Hatchet and Frozen director Adam Green is making a shark attack movie. I love Frozen. This movie is so underrated. It was truly terrifying. Again, I haven't seen it since my cousin made me watch it like 15 years ago, but it still scares me to this day because they are trying to survive in the cold. And Sean Ashmore's in it. And the guy from Air Buddy. Alright, the director of horror films, including the Hatchet franchise, which Hatchet, brutal. Adam Green is set to direct his first feature in 8 years, described as a survival thriller with sharks. If he can do survival thriller, he can do, because he tried to do that. He did do that with Frozen. The picture follows a group of friends who arrive in Europe for a glamorous but darling destination wedding. The fun and games turn into a nightmare when they find themselves suspended above shark-infested waters. I mean, look at that. That is from Hatchet. Oh my lordy lord. Oh my gosh, did that come out in 2006? That's crazy. All right, that's all the details we know about this new film. I'm here for it. I would love to know who's going to be in it and maybe a trailer. All right, let's see who dominated the box office. Sadly, Hard Eyes did not take first place. It was Dogman for the second time in a row. No surprise, because Dogman is a kids movie, and kids movies usually dominate the box office. But Hard Eyes did take number 2 from what I can see, if I can find it. So Friday night, Hard Eyes took the lead. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but over on this side, it says Hard Eyes 1. You can kind of see where it says heart. I can't scroll. Hold on, let me see. Yep. So Friday night, Hard Eyes won for number 1. But overall for the weekend, Dogman, which is a kids movie, won the box office. But that's okay. I'm glad to see Hard Eyes get some love. Number 2 is not bad. That is really good. Dogman. Maybe more people will see Hard Eyes for Valentine's Day weekend, which is coming up this Friday. I have to get my daughter's Valentine's Day stuff ready. Aw, sad box office. Love Hurts. Yeah, Love Hurts is a movie. Yeah, but that is it for the box office. Yeah, so what did you guys do this weekend? Did you watch the Super Bowl? I did watch Dead Meat's halftime show. Really good. It was nice to see Elijah Wood and Osgood Perkins, you know, sprinkled into there. Dead Meat actually saw one of my stories this weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so did Focus Feature Films. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Now, if Harry Styles could somehow appear on my feed, that'd be nice. And I actually won a blanket, a horror blanket from Ambi Scissorhands. She makes phenomenal horror blankets, and I'm glad I found her. So once I receive that blanket, I will make a video about it because I'm excited. I don't know which kind of blanket I'm gonna get. She was on Spooky Chicken Horror Flicks live show for Instagram, so it was nice being introduced to a legend. I'm just excited. I've never won anything before. But yeah, that is going to be it for me on this Monday morning. I know today's episode was all over the place, but it's Monday, okay? We are just rolling with the punches. I'm just staring at all this blue sand. I'm like, kids, what are you doing? My daughter, actually my son's now getting into it. These axolotl things, this is just one of their toys. They have so many axolotl toys, and they keep asking for a real axolotl. And I'm like, you guys, pump the brakes, okay? One day, but I think they're a little bit too young to take care of their own pet right now, because we already have 3 dogs and a cat. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. I will be back here tomorrow for more spooky news and movie-related content. So that's it. You guys have a good Monday. I will see you tomorrow morning. So, bye-bye.